to Hot Shoes, where we talk about running, hot new shoes, and eat hot wings. My name is Eric Contreras, and I'm the director of Runners Plus and runnersplus.com. And we're excited to try some wings and talk with Derek about Hoka. So, Derek, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey, my name's Derek Knabe. I'm the Ohio, Kentucky, Western Pennsylvania, and a little bit of West Virginia field experience representative for Hoka. So I make sure that all the product gets out the door, all the fun, exciting marketing, all the digital, all the cool stuff, like getting to eat hot wings and drink beer and make a video with you tonight. So that's a normal day in the life for work for me. What else do you want to know?
I think we're good for now. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to try 4 groups of hot wings from Frickers. Frickers is a local wing place based out of Cincinnati and Dayton. And the 4 flavors we got are the 4 hottest flavors of the 16 that they offer. So we have Little Kicker, Kicker, Frickin' Killer, and Frickin' X-Scream. So this is going to be the tamest of the 4, but we'll see how you handle it. This is Lil Kicker. And just go ahead and dig in.
All right. You're making me nervous.
That's good.
How many do we order of these? Are we gonna devour a whole tray of these afterwards? These are delicious.
Afterwards, yeah. And I've got a napkin for you down there. So, first one, not too hot, but why don't you tell us a little bit about what a tech rep does? What does that all entail?
My favorite way to describe it is that I have a sales rep. Their job is to make sure that every store that we service together has the right shoes in the store, the right colors, the right quantities, the right assortment for their customers. My job is to get everything out of the store. I get to stop in and educate staff members on what the new products might be or what the brand might stand for, things like that. And I get to do all the group runs, all the expos, all the, like I said, like we get to do the fun stuff. We get to show up and eat wings and drink beer with our friends, you know, have a good time. We get to be the face of the brand in the public, I guess is probably the better way to say it. That we get to be the point of contact for the everyday person for what our brand stands for and what we can deliver for the customers.
So how did you end up in this role? What was the pathway that led you to eating wings, drinking beer, talking about Hoka?
Well, I was born at a young age. No, kidding. I ran middle school, high school, college track and cross country, and my assistant coach in college was a footwear buyer for a local store in Columbus where I went to school. So I used that connection, went to work there after college. I didn't want to go home right away, and then ended up working my way up to being a brand rep. So I was at the store that I was working at, was in the position of coordinating a lot of the group runs for the community to test out a lot of the new shoes when they launched. So it was a perfect position to pick the brain of all the brand reps that were coming through and get to learn a bit more about the brands and about which one I might want to work for someday.
Pretty fun job overall, sounds like.
Yeah, not very many bad days of work. Yeah, I'll grow up and get a real job someday.
Right, won't we all? Awesome, well this was great so far, pretty mild, and we'll go ahead and move on to the second one.
Cool, let's do it.
All right, so we're ready to go on to wing number 2. This one's probably going to be hotter. It smells hotter. So the first one was Lil Kicker. This one's going to be Kicker. So going up just a notch. So we'll dig into this, and then we've got a shoe here that we'll talk about. So let's start with the wing. See what you think.
Right, let's dig in. That's immediately hotter.
That is hotter.
It's so much hotter.
So we went from kicker, a little kicker to kicker, and I can taste it.
I can smell it. It's like in my nostrils.
Now, Are you usually a spicy guy, or? Okay, all right. We're getting a little taste here. We've got some hot sauce coursing through you. What do we got over here?
We got the spiciest shoe from Hoka this summer. So we've got the Skyflow. So this is going to be a brand new style from Hoka. Lineup-wise, it's going to sit between the Clifton and the Bondi as far as the stack height and the weight of it. But it's going to feature super critical foam. Wow, this one's so much hotter.
We got two more, so be careful.
It's going to feature super critical foam, which is the same, a little bit more premium foam compound that, say, the Mach 6 would feature. So it's going to have a little bit more performance aspect to it. It's going to be ideal for that, like, really core runner, daily trainer. Like, think I need a workhorse shoe that's going to be able to handle every kind of daily miles I need to put on it.
Got it. So brand new model, sits in between Clifton and Bondi. Where does this fit with, I guess, what's the customer that would come in that you would say, man, you got to try this shoe on? What does that customer look like?
They are training. They are dedicated to the craft. Somebody who wants to wake up and get like a good cushioned, responsive ride out of their run. It's not necessarily going to be the weightlifting multi-purpose shoe that some of the customers want to come in and look for. It is meant for that daily run, the long run, the core runner consumer.
Got it. And where can you buy this?
It's going to be run specialty only. So Hoka as a brand really was built on the backs of our run specialty partners, and so we want to make sure that as we release a product that's going to be awesome and is going to be something that everyone's going to want to get their hands on, that traffic's going to have to come into a run specialty door like Runners Plus to get a hold of the shoe. So I'm very excited about that aspect of it.
Got it. Looks great. We're excited to get it in. When does it launch?
7/15.
Okay.
So right in the middle of July, right when you're just dusting off the running shoes after you got done with your spring marathon and you're ready to start logging miles, getting ready for the fall. That fall race is going to need a pair of Skyflows for training.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to it, and we're excited for July 15th for the launch date. So we'll move on to the third wing, and that's just going to get hotter.
I'm so nervous.
Okay, so we're on to wing number 3. We had Lil Kicker, and now we are on frickin' Killer. So this is the second hottest wing that they offer, and it smells hot and looks hot. So let's see what happens.
All right, let's dig in. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Right. That one's pretty saucy. And it's hot.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
A little more heat?
I'm genuinely terrified for this fourth one.
So, what we're going to do now, while you're really starting to feel the heat, is we're going to do a 5-second challenge. So I'm going to put 5 seconds on my watch. I'm going to ask you a question, and you got to give me 3 answers before the 5 seconds is up, all while your mouth is burning.
All right.
We'll start with an easy one, get you into it. So just tell me the names of 3 superheroes.
Superman, Ant-Man, Spider-Man.
All right, 2 seconds to spare. So that's the name of the game. So now let's do, name me 3 Hoka shoes that aren't the Bondi or Clifton.
Skyflow, Skyward X, and Cielo X1.
All right. Doing pretty good so far. And we're going to start to get a little bit harder here. So 5 seconds. Name 3 movies about running.
Chariots of Fire. Why is that the first one I thought of? That's like the least.
On rewatch, it doesn't hold up as well as I remember. Without Limits.
Oh my God, Without Limits. What's the one with
Kevin Costner?
Louis Zamperini. Oh, that's a far, that one with Kevin Costner's.
It's a cross-country runners in New Mexico, isn't it? Or
I was in Texas or something.
Texas.
I want to say it's Fargo, but it's not Fargo. It's not Fargo. I don't know. Whatever. Fine. I failed.
All right. Hey, you're doing all right. We'll make another hard one.
Okay, we're still going.
You got some beer in you, so all right. Name me 3 Hoka athletes.
Laura Galvan, Luis Grijalva, and Knabe Nordes.
Okay, that was really good. And last one we'll do, and we're just gonna say, what are the 3 events at the Olympics you're most excited about, other than track and field?
Race walking, volleyball, and
Hey, we got 2.
yeah, 2's good enough. I was gonna say probably archery or something like crazy. Like in the Winter Olympics they have curling, but something's like the equivalent of that for the Summer Olympics.
All right, so here we are with the 4th wing. The last one that we had was definitely the hottest we've had on the show so far, which means this one should be the new hottest one we've had on the show. So we had Lil Kicker, that was frickin' killer, and this is frickin' extreme. So if you've had spicy before, this is going to be a new level of spicy. So choose your wing and maybe just one bite.
Oh, I got you on one bite. You know, one in Rome. Let's do 2. I'm ready to really suffer tonight.
So not feeling it too much yet, but I'm getting tingly already. So while that's heating up on you, why don't you tell me, other than the Skyflow, what's a shoe right now from Hoka that you think is just really exciting?
Sorry. This is so hot. It's going on strong. Most exciting. I think the Skyward X. It's a newer shoe from Hoka. It is carbon plated. It launched earlier and later in the spring, early in the summer. But a lot of carbon plated shoes from other companies are really aimed at the propulsion of the forefoot, whereas the carbon plate in the Skyward X is really aimed at suspension of the foot, so you can really feel it flexing underneath your foot. It's a really unique ride experience compared to all the other Hoka shoes or other carbon plated shoes on the market that I've ever tried.
Okay. It's coming on a little bit with the heat.
God bless, yeah.
So, all right, so Skyward X, we've got the Skyflow coming out. Let's spread some love. What other running shoe brand or other running shoe from another brand has you impressed?
I think the other brand that, while I've been working in stores, that I've heard the most compliments about from other customers has been Asics. I think their quality of footwear has really stepped up. Their product team's really innovated over the last couple years. I think they are the brand to be on the watch out for, in my opinion.
I see some tears coming. I think I'm feeling some on my end. All right, that's a good compliment. Love sharing the love. Well, I don't know if you appreciate being here, but we appreciate you being here. So thanks a lot for coming. We're excited to have you. We're excited to carry the brand. So you can get the Skyflow on July 15th at Runners Plus or runnersplus.com. We carry a ton of shoes from Hoka, and I'm going to try and name them all, but I'm not going to remember them. Help me out if you can. We've got the Mach X, Clifton, Bondi 7, Bondi 8, Bondi SR, Arahi, Gaviota, Rocket X,
Cielo X1,
Transport,
Clifton Gore-Tex.
Yep.
What old shoes do you
We have some Rincons left. Yeah. Not many. That's going away.
Any Carbon X's still left in the warehouse?
We might have a couple in the warehouse.
Something in the archive that's ready to go.
It's making me sad, though. I was thinking about it. But we've got a whole bunch of them. So appreciate y'all being here. Derek, thanks a ton. And finish it up.
Thanks for having me. Third bite.
Oh, no.
Champions in the
All
making.
right,
Let's
I'll
go.
join you.
We love to suffer. Oh, that's a wrap. Oh my God, that was such a bad decision.